Hey guys, coldbrew here. Welcome back to another video. This one will be a different one today. We're not gonna show you my spider team farming away, trying to get mythical pieces while we have the CVC. What I wanted to show you guys today is we're gonna dip into the past of coldbrew gaming. I'll show you the first ever video I've posted on the channel. I kept it up on purpose. I've never went back to watch the full thing, I don't think. And I don't do it on many of my videos. I don't go back to watch them unless there's something very specific. But this is part of like Raid had the idea for this, for many of the content creators to go back to their videos and react to them as part of the 4th year anniversary of Raid. And every content creator that does this also gets to give away some freebies to his community. So 5 lucky winners from you guys will actually get 1 legendary skill tome, a rank 5 chicken, 1 XP boost for 3 days, 400 energy, and 4 sets of 50 multi-battles. So it's pretty nice reward for just basically watching this video. I want you to comment below your unique number that you find within the game, okay? And whether what you think about content creation and all that, and whatever you want. It's just the code. You don't even need to post anything else if you don't want to. And I'll just do randomly to the 5 of you that also subscribe to the channel, and you can possibly get these freebies. And yeah, we'll go back and enjoy some of these old stuff in terms of my content creation journey. All right, let's go back in time a little bit. Boom, look at that thumbnail. All right, this is the first ever thumbnail that I made. This was just a wallpaper from Ray that I found. This is the text. Just to give you an idea what I was thinking, this text was Arena Nuke Team, right? I can't even remember what I'm gonna show you guys, what the video was about, but I think it was something with Seeker, maybe Ghostborn in there, maybe not even Ghostborn. I'm not sure, but this was my first ever video. This was made on Canva. So Canva is like an online tool that is way better now than what it was before. You can just add text to an image, and that was it. This was it. I didn't really add anything, not even the logo here on the left. Everything was plan made here. I just added Arena Nuke Team. That was it. And then I was recording. I don't think I was recording on my laptop. I think I was recording on my girlfriend's computer at the time, because my laptop was so bad. So she had a little bit better computer than me, and I was recording on that. I was just doing it for fun, honestly. Nothing in mind of being a content creator, nothing in mind about money, just for fun. And I was enjoying the game mostly on my phone. And on PC at the time, we didn't have play and play. It was very slow to do the videos on BlueStacks, but well, not slow, but it wasn't as play and play is, right? In terms of the quality, the game doesn't look that much different, I want to say. Okay, doesn't look that much different. Let's see, I had 480p quality, so the quality was kind of low. And yeah, I guess we're gonna watch this together and react to my own voice. Oh my god, because I wasn't even using a camera. My name wasn't even coldbrew at the time. I didn't think of the name coldbrew until a little bit further on. But yeah, let's definitely react and cringe a little bit to my first video. We're not going to watch the full thing because that's like 17 minutes, but I think the first 5 minutes are enough to get an idea of what I was thinking and what I was doing. All right, so yeah, let's get this going.
So guys, welcome to this Raid Shadow Legends video. In this video I'm gonna show what kind of damaging.
Actually, I think this was on my laptop, because it might have not been on my I think I recorded on my girlfriend's computer a bit later, but on my laptop, you can hear the perfect sound quality. Not like I have the best quality now, but it's way better. At least I have a mic, you know. I think I was recording through my laptop speakers, like the microphone that your laptop has for, you know, Skype calls and all that. My laptop was definitely an old one. And yeah,
Nuke Team does when you have a speed buffer, when you have a debuffer and 2 AoEs.
So you might think I'm talking very slow, but at the time I didn't realize on how you're supposed to make videos on YouTube. So if you don't know, guys, when you're recording yourself and making videos, you have to speak with a different tone that you usually do. You have to be more energetic, because even if you talk as you do normally, like to any other person in your house or to your friends, when you're recording yourself, you'll see on how slowed down you look. So you have to have, you know, a different mentality behind talking to the camera. You guys are watching, you have to see me as a content creator, and you don't want to see somebody or hear somebody that is almost gonna make you fall asleep. Okay, so that is way different in terms of speaking in front of a camera and speaking to another person. So that's why you hear me. I had no idea this was how this would turn up, but this was the recording I was making at the time. This was my first ever video. I don't think I did any editing whatsoever at the time.
So if you look at my team, I have Seeker, who provides a speed buff to my whole team.
So yeah, no speed buff by Seeker, but it was a speed boost. Okay, this was my arena team. You see Ghostborn in there, by the way. This was my first ever legendary, and yeah, just looking at the champions I had, look at that. I had Painkeeper, I had Aothar, Juliana level 60. Look at that. I had Juliana level 60. Apothecary. Was really lucky in terms of champions. I'm gonna say like Royal Guard, Seeker. But to be honest, at the time, it wasn't like we had so many champions. In terms of the whole champions in the game, I think we had 350 champions, including the uncommons, which is all the uncommons that we have. So the uncommons, if they're like 80 uncommons, everything else was rare, epic, and legendary. Okay. But yeah, Seeker was very nice. Ghostborn was my first ever legendary. Very lucky with that one.
Then Ghostborn, who puts a debuff on everyone on the opposing team. And then I have Aethel, who goes third, and Kel, who goes fourth.
So that was my idea of a speed tune team. I don't think it was even speed tune in the sense of what we have right now, where you go with exact speeds and you calculate everything. It was just that, okay, I have 150 speed, the other one's going to be 140, 130, 120. That was the speed tuning that I did back then. It doesn't work exactly that way, but with these low speeds, it worked that way. And also, at the time, I had the idea of speed, what speed was in this turn-based game. I used to play Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes a lot, and that game had a turn-based system. So that helped me transition into Raid very, very quickly in the sense of what I'm playing. It didn't have the Star Wars appeal, obviously, but I was tired of Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. I was playing that game for like 3 years by the time Raid was out. I never made any videos on that, but I was still playing with Star Wars for a long time. But then I just couldn't keep up with both Raid and Star Wars. I just couldn't keep playing 2 games. So I dropped Star Wars. I was completely free to play, by the way. I don't think I spent money the first couple of months. Maybe by the time I started making videos, I started spending like 10 euro or something, but nothing crazy, because the amount of money that you get in Cyprus does not allow you to have enough money to spend in games like these. That's why you don't see so many Greek content creators or people from Cyprus. Like, even if these countries are small, there's not a lot of, you know, income to spend in these games. There's of course outliers, but in general, the biggest spenders are, you know, US, where you see a lot of advertisement by Raid over there, you know, with Ninja, with Ronda and all that. You see it, you understand, like they want to focus on a certain audience that has a lot of spending. And if Raid was able to put their game into the market of China, they would have done, because the Chinese market is also very big in terms of spending money within the games.
Hopefully by the time Aethel finishes her AoE, everyone is gonna be dead. So let's go in the battle and look how it looks.
I was so in a rush.
Okay, so first up, Seeker is gonna go first, hopefully. Yep, he goes first. I put a speed buff on everyone. Then I try to put a taunt debuff.
Seriously, I sound like I'm 10 years old. Sound like I don't even know how that happened.
Yep, there.
And my idea was like provoking.
Yeah, you can see it. I put a taunt debuff on the enemy in order that, in the case he goes after my Seeker, that he doesn't damage everyone through speeding up his team and his team going first. And then
So yeah, my English wasn't as good back then, but my English in general is not that bad. So I think it was just being anxious about making the video, the anxiety of making a video and how I sound and all that. And tactics wise, I think I was doing very well because look, I was provoking the enemy speed booster. That is very, very good in terms of you're fighting speed versus speed. What you have available is I had 2 starter heroes. Seeker was a lucky epic. Ghostborn was a lucky legendary. So I had a defense down, nukers, all that.
And my Ghostborn is going second. He's gonna put a debuff on everyone, which is a 60% decrease in defense. This debuff cannot be resisted, which is amazing for this legendary champion. It was my first legendary and only legendary since. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to put debuff on everyone. There you go. Everyone now has a 60% decrease in defense. And now
Sounds
I'm gonna
like
go with the AoE that Aethel has. Let's see. Yep, everyone is down. So it's easy as that. Let's go on
gold 3
and see how it goes. This one should be easier because they don't have a speed leader, and a speed leader would help them go first. My Seeker is quite fast, so I'm probably going to be first now. And the same thing should be, as you can see, they went first, but my Seeker is still much faster. My Seeker will give a 30% speed buff on my team, so hopefully my team goes first. So you see Seeker now goes for his bonus turn. I'll try to debuff. No, it didn't land.
Yeah, it's a 100% chance.
My team did go first, even though this guy went before my Seeker.
Yeah, because I was actually better speed tuned than him, than the enemy team. That's why I went with every other of my team, and my speed boost was also higher at 30%.
I'm putting on the debuff. There you go. And I
only landed the one because Ghostborn is spirit versus 3 magic. You're bound to get like a weak hit.
Will go again. So this is what's amazing with Seeker. Even if he goes second, he's still fast enough to go before the AoE of the enemy team, and he boosts my speed. So since my speed has been boosted, I went before everyone else.
13-year-old coldbrew.
There you go. There you go.
And I killed them all.
Easy as that. So this should be a bit faster. I'll put it on auto to see. The only thing you need to do if you have Seeker, put it on auto and select the one you want to try and put the debuff on. There you go. And then you just let it go. Because everyone will use the optimal skills, which is the debuff, then the AoE.
We didn't have custom AI back then.
What's happening? This guy is really OP. Hopefully here Kill can do some damage. There you go.
Xavier was really strong.
Okay, so Aethel will try to do a bit more damage now. I'll go on this guy, who's Apothecary. Hopefully I won't die. This went worse than expected. It's because this guy went first.
This is more fun than I thought.
Xavier is really OP from what I know. I'll try this team again, but this time I'll try to get a debuff on her. So in the case she goes before my team,
that won't work,
she does not kill them.
That won't work.
I'm putting it on Xavier now. It did not stick, so this fight will probably go as the one before. So I'm probably gonna die.
There's a big cleanse there. I couldn't do anything, man. The enemy had a much better team with the cleanse there.
Let's see what's happening. Speed buff,
speed boost.
Go Kill.
Turn meter down.
The Kill put 2 people down. I'm gonna try and put the debuff again. No, it did not stick. I only have 25% chance to do that.
Oh yeah, I didn't have my secret
I'll
book.
put the
That's why.
heal reduction on. And now
It's funny I could remember the percentages and all that because you know when you have 5 champions, there's so much that you can do. So you learn all about the 5 champions you have. I never asked. Yes. I don't think I asked like a question in Reddit ever.
Aethel should be able to finish up Apothecary. And I'm saying should because sometimes. Okay. You never know.
I did manage to take them out. That's
I won this round. Let's.
So I do more fights as it goes through. We won't go through all of this. Did I go over my gear and all that? Yeah.
Okay. Seeker goes first usually because I have him at.
Damn.
Let's see how much.
237 speed at level 54. That was pretty high. That was pretty high. I must have had like a lot of luck with my gear. So 128 from 6 pieces of speed.
I have him at 237 speed, which is quite good.
6 for masteries.
Without any other speed buff, because I have a full set of speed on him.
Ooh, look at how different it looked back then. So this was double rolled and 1 roll on
speed
resistance.
On every gear, as much as I.
So my helmet had no rolls on speed. A 3-star.
Get.
The shield had no rolls on speed also. Where did I find all that speed?
Boots, of course.
Speed boots, yeah. Speed chest was double rolled. Attack percent plus double rolled speed, yeah.
Speed gloves.
And then the speed gloves double rolled as well, but 4-star. So, I mean, nothing too crazy. Just double weapon, gloves, and chest.
These whole items will help me
Not insane.
Go first. Obviously, I need a banner with speed and to go to 6 stars, but that's a long way ahead because even if I go to 6 stars now, I don't have a banner. This might go to speed on level 16, but it's too much of an expense. So I have this much speed
I was
on
smart back then. I didn't think I was that
and
smart.
And then I show off my Ghostborn, who has a lot of speed as well.
I was that smart playing the game.
But also has a lot of accuracy. So
but actually was like the tips I was giving was actually right. Like it's not worth it if it doesn't have the speed. It's not worth leveling it up. So that was not a bad tip to give in a video. This is my Ghostborn at 200 speed. It's not bad in terms of speed also.
Of sticks. And then he has a full set of artifacts with speed, HP, attack,
accessories. I meant.
The point with this, with him, is to have more speed than Aethel and Kill. So he goes second after Seeker, and for my Aethel to go.
Ooh, that is double the size.
I don't mind her going fourth, but I want her to go third because she's the strongest of my heroes. She has a lifesteal gear because I use her for a campaign.
This is amazing.
Since I use her for a campaign, I can put all attack items on her. That would have been best.
But look at that, 3,500 attack on her. A lot of leveled up gear. 5-star gear.
I have a full crit damage on her. Try to do as much crit on the enemies as I can.
204 crit damage?
And I have 204% at a 65% crit rate. I know that's not high, but I wanted that extra crit damage in order for my crit to stick to the enemy.
So my idea back then wasn't about getting 100% crit. It was just getting a lot of crit damage because the starter heroes have that A2 that does 15% extra chance to crit. So that was my idea. Like you could crit easier. You don't need 100%. Also, you won't get 100% of the time the crits, of course, if you're not 100% crit chance. But if you get 3 out of 4 targets, you do a big crit, then it's a big number on them.
And what I mean is, I want them to die rather than just be a critical hit and then being alive. And the next one is kill.
So I didn't want to have 100% chance and then have a low crit crit damage, so that they would just get a crit but still be alive.
Who just have some
Actually,
all attack gear, and
I think this guy has a future in content creation for raid.
and this cruel set that just adds a little bit of defense. 352 speed go first, and then the debuffer goes second. After that, if your two attackers
I don't even know why the sound was like that.
with please like and comment if you want me to be more descriptive about something. Just tell me in the comments. I'll do my best in the next video.
Oh man, I love this. Like, look at that. I had a 1 void shard at 700 gems, 12 million silver. Raid was much simpler back then. We didn't have all the faction empowerments and all that. Campfire was something that was there. It used to be a Christmas tree on Christmas, but nothing else. They didn't change much here about how the whole thing looks. Obviously not changed ever since, but the portal does change when you have the 2x. We didn't have 2x back then. Like, I didn't even have an XP boost when I was leveling up. My power of my account was 560k. I think too special. I had like 10 comments here. Hey, and then I got a comment. Hey, I watched that video after seeing the chat with Deadwood Jedi, and man, the quality changed a lot. Yes, it did. I'm happy to keep this video on, because it's nice looking at yourself way in the past and how you've evolved and how far away you'll be in the next couple of years. And hopefully I'll improve my quality even better and do more stuff in the future for my channel. This was definitely fun. As I never got into content creation to make money. I had a full-time job for many years after my first video, so I never thought of ever quitting my job for this. So this was all just because I loved the game. I didn't love it in the sense of, oh, I gotta make a video. I loved the game because it was a lot of fun. My phone was where I played most of my games. My laptop was shit. It was shit. Free games was so old that it just couldn't play games anymore. I could barely play Raid on it with BlueStacks. So yeah, my phone was where I played Raid mostly, and the recording was just something I could barely do, and the sound quality was so bad also. But yeah, it was totally fun. Let me know your thoughts down below, guys. Remember, we're gonna have a giveaway also. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next one. See ya.